All right, guys, Traversal ENT in the building. We're back with another one. All right, guys, listen up. To all you LiAngelo Ball fans, I got a message for you lot. I got a message for you lot straight away, and I'm going to tell you where it all comes from. But apparently, we are diminishing and spoiling LiAngelo Ball's chances at the Greenboro Swarms. We are actually spoiling things for him. How are we spoiling things for him? Every time we're shouting that, we want Gelo. We want Gelo. We are not helping LiAngelo Ball. Now, that might come as a shocker, because it came as a shocker to me, right? It came as a massive shocker to me. And actually, it's made me rethink a lot of things, right? Now, before I say anything else, you do the right thing and hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below at the end of the video too, yeah? Let's get back on with it. Shout out to DKM and Rev, yeah? From the Lit House, because these guys are putting in the work. And I'm going to talk about them as well, right? But big up to them, because they're the ones that have inspired this video that I'm doing. Now, if you don't know, the Lit House had a 2.5 hour to 3 hour show last night, maybe the day before, and I listened to a good amount of it, a really good amount of it, and it was quite interesting telling stuff over there. Now, understand this, guys. We are the fans. It's no secret. I'm a massive LiAngelo Ball fan, 100%. I'm a massive Ball Brothers fan in general. But so are you guys listening to this video too. And now that we've been told that actually we're in the wrong for supporting LiAngelo the way we're supporting him, by putting pressure on the Greenboro Swarm and the Charlotte Hornet, because they're all one and the same, we are not helping Gelo. Right. That is funny. That is funny. You see, guys like Rev, guys like DKM, they're there on the ground in Charlotte. You got guys like 3-point conversion, they're there on the ground in Charlotte. These guys, the Revs and the DKMs, they don't make up. You see, they've transitioned. They're not just YouTubers anymore. They're not just YouTubers. They're not just guys like you and I who are talking about individuals that we see on the screen. These lot are part of the media. These lot are part of they're reporters. They're professional men. They're professional men now in the media, right? DKM's getting these NBA sponsorships. Rev's working in collaboration with 3-point conversion. They're interviewing, getting inside scoop on certain matters. They're able to question coaches, trainers, players, because they're inside like that. We're not privy to that. All right. So how are we gonna know how LiAngelo feels about us chanting "We want Gelo" at games? How are we supposed to know that? We can't possibly know that. The only way we're gonna know that is if we're told that by those that are boots on the ground, the Revs and the DKMs of this world. Do you understand what I'm saying? Otherwise, we're going to have the natural reaction, which is what we've been doing, the reaction as fans, to shout louder for Gelo. But apparently, we've been counterproductive. And it's a fact, we are being counterproductive. Word is Gelo is cringing when he's hearing that. Word is when we're putting in pressure to the Greenboro Swarms, it's not helping LiAngelo at all. It's making the matter complicated. So let me give you a little breakdown of certain things that were said that's quite interesting and enlightening. All right? And this is where I've got a slight issue with LiAngelo, and I'm his biggest fan. Take my word for it. But I've got a slight issue with Gelo, and I'm going to tell you what my issue with Gelo is right now. You see, LiAngelo, and this is me talking to you directly now. Whether you hear it or not, I couldn't care less. I hope you do, though. You're a man. You're a big man. You're not a kid. All right? You are not a kid. You're not a child. You're a big man. All right? You're not LeVar Ball's little puppy. Yeah? You're a grown-ass man, 22, maybe 23, around that age range, right? You ain't a kid no more, bro. You're definitely not a kid when you're beating your chick. You're definitely not a kid when you're on Instagram spitting bars or when you're dropping drip, tying trainers, shooting in the gym, scoring great points on your summer league debut. You ain't a kid then, so then don't be a kid on other things too, yeah? Because one reason why we speak for you is because you're a quiet one. You're not a loud one. You're not one to take to social media to start talking that stuff. You don't really be talking like that. You keep it low. You let your game do the telling. So we speak for you because we feel like you need the people behind you. And real talk, you have needed the people behind you. But now you've got to a point where us chanting "We want Gelo" is detrimental for you. Now, how the hell are we supposed to know that as your fans? If you ain't, when all you really had to do was jump on the Twitter or jump on the gram and say, yo, supporters, I appreciate all the love you lot have given me over the years, but the Greenboro Swarm, trust me, believe me, they got me, right? They got me. They know what's in my best interest. I know what's to come. It's a long season. Don't worry about me missing games. They know what they're doing. Have faith. If Gelo dropped something anywhere near along those lines, trust me, we all would have been chilling. We all would have sat back, relaxed, and chill. Kick back, relax, chill. That's what we would have done. We would have been like, yeah, Gelo's good. Okay, he ain't played 1 or 2, 3 games. He's calm. He played that first game. They saw what he done. Yeah, Greenboros already know what time it is. He'll get a look in. If you had told us, Gelo, some of the conversations that you have had with your coaches and with the organisation, conversations that would have went anything like this, so guys, understand the situation right now. It's a case where you got X amount of games in the season. Yeah? Plenty of games in the season. And they've obviously told Gelo there are guys that we are prioritising over you when it comes to the development factor. That they will get you could call it the rapid package, rapid development package, because some of them have come from the first team down here, and whatever it is, right? So from the top, from the high ups, we've been given the instructions to develop certain players in specific order. When it comes, certain ones of them are going to get the rapid package. You're not one of those players that gets the rapid package. You're going to get the standard development. Meaning what? Meaning, let's say there's, I don't know how many games there are in the season, yeah? But I'm going to throw a magic number out there. Let's say there was 42 games in the season. They might have told Gelo, we're going to make sure you get 20 games out of the 42. Yeah? 20 games is enough for you to showcase your skills. It's enough for you to give an account of yourself. And you'll be assessed. You'll be given a fair shot. That's cool. He would have been like, yeah, that's cool. I'm happy for that. Of course he would have been happy for that. Because he ain't ever had that anywhere else. Who else has ever taken Gelo Ball in to give him that opportunity? Now, we know that as fans, but we didn't know that you've been having them kind of conversations with your, with the Greenboro Swarm. We didn't know that Charlotte been talking to you like that. We don't know that you're content like that. We don't know that at all. All we see is you sitting on the bench and we're assuming you're miserable as hell. That's what we're assuming. We're the fans. We're not reporters. We're not on the ground. We're not the soldiers that got the boots on the ground. And we ain't trying to see those other players shine. That's the difference between us lot and people in the lit house. Now, I love the lit house. I love everyone there. Shout out to Rev. Shout out to Blue Flame. All of that J&J videos. You got DKMs and all the rest of them. Big up them, man. But we're not the boots on the ground there. Yeah? DKM and Rev are the boots on the ground there, not us. Yeah? So they're looking at everyone. They're seeing all the sacrifices that everyone's putting in the work. That's all well and good. We don't care for those other players. Yeah? We don't care about them because we wouldn't be watching any of them if Gelo weren't there. Okay? That's just the facts. You ain't going to get us, the fans, holding up signs and chanting up, we want this guy or that guy. We don't care for none of them. We care about LiAngelo Ball. So we've been making noise because we've been seeing Gelo on the bench. But really, Gelo content on the bench. He's developing behind the scenes. He's still training with the team. He's getting his body right. He's conditioning this right. So really, he's doing everything he's supposed to be doing. And us fans are all here focused on one thing and one thing only. The fans, the Ball fans, we are focused on the fact that he ain't playing. He's focused on the fact that he's going to get an opportunity. He ain't tripping. But we think he's tripping. So whose fault is it that we are making your life more difficult? Guess what? It's your fault. That's right, because you're not a kid. You're a grown-ass man. Meaning, open your damn mouth or use your fingers, type a little something. Tell us, yo, kickback people, they got me. We would have been like, cool. So I felt bad after listening to the whole Lit House live stream because I thought, they're making solid points here that's making me feel guilty. Why am I feeling guilty for supporting a guy who's not getting a shot? Then I thought, hold on, but he has got given a shot. We just don't have the details for it. Of course, the Lit House got the details for it. They're doing the interviews. So shout out to them. But we, the fans, didn't know none of that. Now we know. Now we can kick back. So guys, now I'm talking to you lot, the fans. If you are a LiAngelo Ball fan, stop shooting for your chance. We want Gelo. Let's give the Greenboro Swarm the respect that we're supposed to give. Because we're looking at it, we've seen the pimping Gelo. We've seen adverts with Gelo being advertised. We've seen Gelo's name, but we're not seeing him play. So we're thinking, is this another Detroit Pistons type thing? But it ain't, because the Greenboro Swarm have given Gelo a fair chance in shifting and moving, putting himself in the position to pick him at, what was it, number 14 or whatever it was. Cool. So because they've done that, we have to give them the respect. Now I'm going to say this straight away, and I speak for everyone in the fans, or the large majority of the fans, when I say this. We don't like the system that the Greenboro Swarm have, yeah? We don't even like the system that Charlotte implements. I mean, LaMelo's a franchise, and they still ain't giving him the key. We don't particularly like the system that they got in place. But guess what? It is this system that selected Gelo Ball. It is this system that gave him a chance. So therefore, we must show respect even if we don't like it. Now, I'm mature enough to understand that. I don't have to like a decision, but I can still show respect to it. So I'm asking the Gelo Ball fans to do the same thing. You got to show respect, even though you don't like how Gelo is being utilized. You might have wanted him to play every single game, so did I. But that's just not how the reality of things go. But it is what it is, because if Gelo Ball ain't complaining, why are we complaining? Definitely ain't got no reason to complain now that you know a bit more of the ins and outs of the situation, yeah? But I'm going to say this one more time. I couldn't care less for anyone else in that squad. I'm not a supporter of anyone else in that squad, nor do I have to be, yeah? Nor do you guys have to be. We don't need to care about anybody. We can care about whoever we choose to care about, all right? That's just how the game goes. Now, that's really all she wrote, guys. That's really all she wrote. So we need to kick back, relax, and let go of Gelo. Let him do his stuff. They will showcase him. They will give him games. The season is long. Yeah? He could miss the next 4 games. It makes really no difference. As long as he gets the X amount of games he's been promised and he can do his things and show out, it is what it is. Because remember this before I close the video, yeah? They're going to give Gelo an opportunity. Because if they don't give Gelo a fair chance, you best believe LaMelo's going to remember that when it comes time for LaMelo to extend his contract with the Charlotte Hornets. Do you think he's going to do it if he sees that they're taking a mick and disrespecting his family member, his sibling? Of course he won't. That will be one of the deciding factors in why he won't remain if they play their cards badly. But so long as they told LaMelo Gelo will get a chance, don't manage how. Your job is not to manage how he gets the chance. The fans' job is not to manage how we give Gelo a chance. That's for us to do that. We will give him a proper look in. He's going to get enough games. He doesn't have to play all the games. And that's a fair point. That's the fair point. So that's what I've got to say about it. Once again, salute to Rev, salute to DKM, because them lot do a great job. I love what they got going on. I love when they come together and start discussing some of the stuff. And it is what it is, right? And I will be making feedback on some of the things that they say because I find it really interesting, guys. It is what it is, right? So Reversal ENT, we'll see how the season plays out. We'll see what it is when Gelo gets time. But I will say this to the Greenboro Swarm. We're going to have to trust the process, innit? We ain't got a choice. We really don't have a choice, yeah? We might not like it. We're going to have to trust the process. But if you lot, Gelo getting a fair shot, better be Gelo getting a fair shot. Gelo getting a fair shot is not Gelo coming off the bench in every single game where he gets a 15-minute play. That's not Gelo getting a fair shot. Gelo getting a fair shot is Gelo getting quality minutes, yeah, in a game, yeah? But if you don't think that the whole season came and went and Gelo was only put in like 4 minutes every time he was played, that's a fair shot, you lot got something coming. But in the meantime, you ain't going to hear from me, yeah? And I advise the fans to stay quiet when it comes to LiAngelo. Let them do their thing, yeah? It's one of those ones where we're going to have to judge it at the end. We ain't got a choice, yeah? But if they do it right, they do it right, they get the praise. If they take the mick, if they violate, they pimp out Gelo, or as I call it, prostitute the guy, like what Detroit did, or they're going to feel the full fury of LiAngelo Ball fans. That's just all I got to say about it, and that's what it is. Peace out, guys. Let me know what you think. Comment down below. Like and subscribe. Be back with some more. Peace out.